Self-driving cars are not just a futuristic dream. They are here, navigating roads and reshaping how we think about transportation. The idea of a vehicle that can drive itself sparks curiosity, excitement, and maybe a little unease. What are the surprising truths behind this technology? Let us dive into the world of autonomous vehicles and uncover facts that might change how you see the future of driving. The journey of self-driving cars began decades ago, not in a high-tech lab, but in the minds of engineers and visionaries. In the 1920s, radio-controlled cars were demonstrated as novelties, with companies showcasing vehicles guided by remote operators. Fast forward to the 1980s, and researchers like Ernst Dickmanns in Germany developed early prototypes that could follow lanes using cameras and computers. These were not sleek Teslas, but clunky vehicles packed with bulky tech. The real leap came in 2004, when DARPA, a U.S. defense agency, launched the Grand Challenge, a race for autonomous vehicles across a desert course. No car finished that first race, but it ignited a spark. By 2007, teams were navigating urban environments, proving machines could handle complex scenarios. The evolution of self-driving technology has been a roller coaster of breakthroughs and setbacks. Early systems relied on basic sensors and pre-programmed rules. Today, companies like Waymo and Cruise use a symphony of LiDAR, radar, cameras, and artificial intelligence to process data in real time. LiDAR, which stands for light detection and ranging, creates 3D maps by bouncing lasers off objects, giving cars a detailed view of their surroundings. Meanwhile, AI algorithms learn from millions of miles of driving data to predict human behavior, from erratic pedestrians to impatient drivers. Tesla takes a different approach, leaning heavily on cameras and neural networks, aiming to mimic human vision. Innovations like these have pushed self-driving cars from science fiction to reality. With Waymo's driverless taxis already operating in cities like Phoenix and San Francisco, yet the path has not been smooth. Technical challenges persist, like handling extreme weather or rare edge cases, such as a deer darting across a highway. In 2018, a tragic accident involving an Uber self-driving car in Arizona raised questions about safety and ethics. The car failed to stop for a pedestrian, highlighting the limits of early systems. Since then, companies have doubled down on redundancy, adding backup sensors and rigorous testing. By 2024, Waymo reported over 20 million autonomous miles driven, with fewer crashes per mile than human drivers in controlled settings. Still, public trust lags, with surveys showing 60% of Americans remain skeptical about riding in a driverless car. Culturally, self-driving cars are more than machines. They represent a shift in how we interact with technology and each other. Cars have long symbolized freedom and independence, from road trips to cruising Main Street. Autonomous vehicles challenge that romance, promising efficiency but raising fears of losing control. They also spark debates about jobs. Truck drivers, taxi drivers, and delivery workers face uncertainty as automation grows. The U.S. trucking industry employs over 3 million people, and studies predict 20 to 30% of those jobs could be automated by 2035. On the flip side, self-driving cars could democratize mobility, giving access to the elderly, disabled, or those who cannot afford a car. Cities might transform, with fewer parking lots and more green spaces, as shared autonomous fleets reduce the need for personal vehicles. Now, let us explore some surprising facts. Did you know self-driving cars can see in ways humans cannot? Infrared cameras detect heat signatures, spotting animals or people in the dark. Another shocker, autonomous vehicles communicate with each other. Through vehicle-to-vehicle networks, cars share data about traffic, road conditions, or sudden stops, reacting faster than any human could. Here is a wild one. Google's early self-driving cars were programmed to slightly break traffic rules, like nudging into intersections to assert right-of-way, mimicking assertive human drivers. And get this, self-driving cars could cut traffic jams by 35%, according to studies, by optimizing speed and spacing. Reducing the stop-and-go chaos humans create, the environmental impact is another unexpected angle. Electric self-driving cars, like those from Tesla or Rivian, could slash carbon emissions, especially in shared fleets. However, the energy used to train AI models for autonomy is massive. One study estimated that training a single neural network for self-driving tech emits as much carbon as 5 cars over their lifetimes. Balancing efficiency with sustainability is a hurdle companies are still tackling. Then there is the quirky side. Waymo's cars have been known to get stuck in fog or confused by construction zones, sometimes requiring human intervention. These glitches remind us that, for all their smarts, these cars are not infallible. As we look ahead, self-driving cars promise a world of possibilities but also demand tough choices. Will we embrace a future where machines take the wheel, or will we cling to the driver's seat? Safety data is encouraging, with autonomous vehicles showing lower crash rates in controlled environments. But scaling to every road and city is a monumental task. Regulations are evolving, with countries like China and Germany racing to set standards, while the US lags in federal policy. The technology is ready to disrupt, but society must decide how fast to move. If this deep dive into self-driving cars sparked your curiosity, hit that like button and share this video with someone who loves tech or just hates traffic. Subscribe to Objectified and tap the bell icon so you never miss an episode where we unpack the objects shaping our world. What do you think about self-driving cars? Are you ready to let go of the wheel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching Objectified, where we explore the stories behind the things that define our lives. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring.